Hi everybody, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. In today's video we are going to be doing the last week check-in of November, and I'm doing this actually a little early. I'm filming this on the 29th of October, or not no, October, but November, and that's just because I know I have one more bill that's going to come out and I don't plan on going to the store or buying anything in the next couple days. I do need to get cat food, but it's not a necessity to get because I have other cat food they can eat. I just don't give it to them. So let's go ahead and get on. Except for I just choked on my own spit. So we're starting off on a wonderful thing. So the last week, it was a holiday week last week in the US. So the only thing that happened really was my Apple One, and I'm just going to go ahead and mark these because it's bills that have happened. So it did go up 5 cents from the previous month, so I'm not quite sure what happened, but I know for December I already got a notice that it's increasing by it was $32 and it's going up to $37, I think, thereabouts. So December, it's going to, for me, with taxes added onto it, it's going to be in the $40 range. I'm still going to use it because everything I have is Apple, so that's why I have it, basically. Amazon, we had a household expense, and some of the stuff was buying for the haul refresh and all of that. I am processing returns. I just need to actually go drop off the returns. So I need to go do that this week. I just haven't done it yet. So I will be getting money back, or money put back onto my Amazon account that I can use for Christmas gifts and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that as well. And then we have a miscellaneous expense, and this is for buying shoes. Yes, another pair of shoes. I am trying to find the right tennis shoes to go with my new orthotics. I will next year at some point go ahead and go to the running store that the podiatrist office recommended and get nicer pair of tennis shoes. But for right now, for wearing around the house and doing that type of stuff, I just needed something that was neutral tennis shoe that I could put my shoe inserts in and not have any like stabilizing or any of that type of stuff added into that, because I think that was causing me to have a little bit more issues on things. So that's what happened with that. Then I have a Disney Plus. I'm going to cancel the subscription. I only got it so my mom could watch one TV show over the Thanksgiving holiday, and I will be canceling it after this, but that's why I have the Disney Plus. So while I have it, I'm going to try to binge watch some more of the Marvel series, try to do it in an order, I'm trying to do it in like the chronological order of the storyline in a way, that type of thing, and I forgot where I stopped off the last time. So this is kind of how I've done it, even when I did HBO Now or something like that. When I was watching Game of Thrones, I get the subscription for the 1 month and then watch as much as I could for the 1 month while I had the subscription, and then I canceled it. So I basically, with the Game of Thrones, I waited until all the episodes were available, and then that's when I purchased the monthly subscription so I could watch everything in one setting instead of spacing it out over time and all of that type of stuff. So that's one way to kind of help save some money here and there. And then, of course, the very last thing that's going to happen is a transfer to my emergency fund. So let's go ahead and move on into the next page. I did get additional income this week. So on the top of the stuff that I've transferred over and paid and did all of that, I also got paid $375.16 for working the elections, and I forgot to put a total. Luckily, I know 443.81 plus 375.16 is 800. $818.97, and that would be over here. So that $818.97 is my payment for working the elections as a judge for a polling location, and it's also stuff that I transferred over from my sinking funds. So I'm paying myself basically on some of this stuff. So that's where I always leave a blank for additional income for anything else that might come in. This is showing how much over my budgeted amount is, or my actual amount is compared to my budgeted amount. So that's, I like having that as an additional, it's, you know, almost $300 additional. That's kind of a buffer in case I overspend throughout the month. So since we are so close to the end of the month, we are just going to go ahead and start closing out everything. I did have to get gas in my car. Sorry, that was kind of paused. I did have to get gas in my car, but we were going to one of my friend's houses, or family friend house, and it was Thanksgiving, over Thanksgiving, and my mom was with me, and she said she'd pay for gas. So she ended up paying for gas. So for this month, I am way under budget on fuel and stuff for auto, because I did not spend anything on fuel or auto this month at all. So thank you, Mom, for paying for a tank of gas, which is not cheap, but I appreciate it very much. I did overspend in groceries, so I'm going to put it in red just so I know I overspent, so that way when I go for next month I can kind of budget. This month I really didn't stay on a healthy eating plan, but I'm trying to this last week kind of eat the leftovers of stuff that I bought last week and everything, so that's where we are at right there. Home security, we're fine. Miscellaneous, I am also going to put this in red because I overspent on this, $321.90. Natural gas, we're good. Pet supplies, I am going to go ahead and $722.11. Go ahead and just get that in red so I know I way overspent that, but that is because I bought a bunch of cat trees for the cats because they are spoiled little monsters. So I love them, but they're spoiled little monsters. And then on top of all of this, I also, I don't want it in red. I paid an additional $535.54 to debt as of today. So it's a lot, and I actually have not added up any of this stuff, so let's go ahead and do it together. I am going to try to have my phone kind of over here. Okay, that says, and I'm going to go ahead and put this in red because I'm over the budgeted amount by $1,000. Just a small number. just a small number. And like I said, this actually was a 6. And I'm not going to correct that because it will delete some other things in there as well. Now, as far as cash envelopes go, I'm going to keep all of this in blue right now because I don't feel like deleting it or any of that. But on household, I've already figured this out, and you'll see it on the next page. This is at $438.61 that I spent this month. So going through, I'm just going to go ahead and do the ending balances. And Binks is plucking at the pet gate by the laundry or by the bedroom because he's so excited about whatever's on the other side of the window. So as you can see with my cash envelopes, I did spend more than I had planned, and I had this plugged in, but I didn't actually have the adapter plugged into the wall, so oops. So here we are. I'm going to try to finish as quickly as possible. Check-in. I may have to go and actually like put a plug into my computer over here in a moment. So as far as groceries go, I did not spend anything. Household, we did $189.88 this week and $48.68. So we are at 11168, 338.61, and 321.90. I'm not going to go ahead to save some battery. I'm not going to add this up, but these are the ending numbers for the 3 categories for this month. Transaction logs, I have set up the transfer for this. So let's go ahead and move into the sinking funds. Okay. Since I'm closing this out early, I have not received any of my interest payments, so that is okay. We are just going to go ahead and roll with it. Okay, there's where we stand with the sinking funds for this month. I am okay with this, so we're going to carry right on along into savings tracker, and the only one that I can really report on at this point is the emergency fund. So it started off with $10,072.91. We've added $100 and then the 8 cents. We have taken nothing out, and we are left with this amount in there. So, sorry, got a message from my older sister. And then the money market is starting off this way. And that is all I can report on at this time. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel all of this out because the Sherwin-Williams that I did, the paint purchase came from here. So I went ahead and paid off the rest of the credit card. So for all of this, we are back down to 2 cards are paid off. So, yay. We're good. Now, as far as business credit card, I have put several expenses on this month. One was a really big chunk of money, almost $1,000. So I've gone ahead and, like I said, I've paid $528.36. Now, $10.54 was the additional. So I paid $195 for the minimum payment, which was over the actual minimum payment. So that had a remaining of $10.54. And then I also paid $500. Now, where's this extra $17 and I think 28 cents coming from? That is coming from reward points through the credit card. I just did a credit back to the balance. So we have paid some more. Now, this is the interest payment, or not interest payment, but the actual interest that accrued at when the statement closed at the end of, in the middle of this month. So we are going to end this month higher than we started, but I was able to pay off $500 of the $1,000 that I put on. So I don't plan to have any more major expenses in this month for this credit card, but I did have a few of them on there, like website and stuff like that, that just were renewing. So hopefully December will be a little bit better. Now, home security loan, that's the loan for the equipment for the home security that was put in my house. It is a 0% interest rate. So whatever I pay actually comes off of the principal. So I am more focused on paying off business credit card because that is accruing interest, as you can see right there. And we are going to end this loan this month at $1,556.25. So we paid an additional $528.36. We have that much interest getting paid, and we're going to end the month at $9,148.28, which, like I said, is more, like $600 more, it looks like. Just under $600 more. But that was because I did have one business expense that was $1,000. So let's go ahead and move into the business expenses. More than likely, I'm not going to get any income. I kind of was looking at things, and as it looks at right now, nothing is coming in. So, office equipment, software, I need to put some of this stuff in here. So, website is not listed on here, so I'm going to kind of add that down here, and 0. Ooh. 21734 was the actual, and then subscription, the $948 for the subscription, and I'm just going to put that under software. These are the extra amounts that I put onto the credit card for this month, so that's why it went up. And starting next year, I'm going to be working on having a savings account so that way I can put money aside every single month for business expenses that are popping up over here, especially ones that are subscriptions and things like that. And I really think I'm going to just go ahead and not renew the domain hosting and kind of like let my editing website just kind of go away. And yeah, because I'm not updating it, I'm not doing anything with it, so I don't necessarily need it anymore, and it's just wasting me money every single month. It's wasting me $37.51, and on top of the hosting fees and all of that type of stuff. So I am going to reassess everything and all of that, but for right now, we are just going to be focusing on all of this stuff at the moment. So let's go ahead and turn you around and talk a little bit. So like I said, business expenses, I did have a few things that popped up that were quite pricey this past month. And going forward for next year, I will be trying, like really focusing on assessing how much I need to put into savings to cover some of the business type expenses. This is the first year that I've really been trying to keep track in Checkin, which is the actual electronic version of budgeting software that I use. And side note, that subscription renews next month, so you'll see that next month when I renew that, and I forget how much it is. I don't even know if they told me how much it is in my email. I just got an email saying it's renewing next month. Yeah, they don't say how much it is, but it renews at the end of the month. So in the past it's been like $40, $50. It's not awful. But I like that because I can attach all of my accounts to it and kind of get all the transfer details and all of that type of stuff. And I mean, it gets all the information in there except for my 401k information. I actually have to like manually add that in there, but the funds part of it I have in there, and it does update on a regular basis, but my 401k, my retirement stuff doesn't update. I have to do those manually. So I just basically pull up a statement at the end of each month and see what the change of value was, or change in market, and any fees or things like that that went through on those, as you know, they did whatever they needed to do. So that's the like full electronic version that I use when I do my budgeting. But I totally got off on a sidetrack there. So going forward, really going to be focusing on, like, for business expenses, how much it really is costing me, and try to figure out how I can save some money. So like I said, I already know that with the editing website that I have, that it is something that I'm not maintaining on a regular basis, and it's just costing me money every single year. And I have a full year to kind of get my email addresses away from there and all of that. So that is going to be my focus, is kind of just letting that, I'm still going to want to do editing, but I don't think I'm going to maintain a website. I have a Facebook page for it and all of that type of stuff. So, which I haven't been maintaining either, but it's one of those where I might look at doing Fiverr or Upwork or some of those things that are out there. And what bug? Seriously. There was a bug. I don't understand. But as far as everything else, I did overspend in household, but that was because I was working on the hall refresh, and there were just some things when I removed the carpet, painted the floor, and I have a whole video on the hall refresh. I don't know if it will be posted before this video or after this video, but wearing socks on the floor was not good. There were a couple times where all of a sudden I just went sliding around. So I am gonna have to reassess when I go to do like all the other bedrooms and the main rooms on if I need to add something into the paint or top coat to make it slip resistant. So but because of that, I needed to buy a rug, but I was using Black Friday discounts on things, so I definitely got a rug that was almost half off, and I really do like the rug that's in there. But I was also purchasing some other things and some other, I'm gonna go get one, but I blame this on my coworker slash friend. Let me go get them. So, like I said, it started with my friend. It started with this one, which is JK, Jungkook. And then it started with 4 others. So my friend gifted me for my birthday, I think it was my birthday, JK. And these are tiny tan monitor figures, and these are the Dynamite. If you follow BTS at all, they're all in the music video for Dynamite. They're all in the clothes for Dynamite. So then of course I needed to, it started with one and I had to get another and then another until I get the whole collection. So I have purchased them all. I am waiting for RM and J-Hope to arrive in the mail, and some of them were like 3 weeks. So I'm waiting, still waiting for them to arrive. And unfortunately, V is a little crinkly on this, but I'm still debating. I think I'm going to take them out of the boxes because I took JK out, so I already have the box opened on this. And this is what made me want to go ahead and get these. And don't rip the box. Don't rip the box. Why? I don't understand. Why are you so difficult? Okay. Don't understand why it's so difficult. Okay. So once you get them out, they're little characters and they are able to sit on top of a monitor, and get my phone as a, they have little, it's a little adhesive right there that you can put on JK's butt and then have them sit on the monitor like this. And most of them are sitting, so if you see them in one of my cleaning videos all of a sudden appear on one of my monitors, that's what happened. So, like I said, started with one, I was gifted it, and then I had to finish out the collection. And unfortunately, two of them did, most of them cost under $11, minus taxes and shipping and all of that, but two of them were almost $23 minus taxes and shipping. So those were the last two I ordered, and one of them was Sugar, and I think the other one was J-Hope, I think, or was it Jimin? I don't remember. So a lot of the expenses this month went to buying the rest of the collection. And then the albums that I bought, which are sitting on my kitchen counter right now in a box that is unopened yet. And most people would be like, why have you not opened the box? But I have. So a lot of the stuff was just stupid expenses this month, but they make me happy. So anyways, I don't think it was too bad this month, but because it is the end of the year, it is, again, I'm looking at how to reassess and focus on trying to pay off the debt by the end of the year, and how I can eliminate some of the extra expenses and try not to, I'm really gonna have to figure out, I'm gonna have to combine some of my sinking funds. So that is still a work in progress. The mental capacity to do all of that right now is, I mean, I'm surprised that I was able to do my budget. Honestly, my brain, I just don't want to do anything. I'm supposed to be Christmas decorating, but that's why I'm in my Christmas shirt. I'm not feeling it. I don't understand, but I'm not. So anyways, I will be back next time. Let's see, it is December 1st, so this is actually the first of Vlogmas. So I'm going to be posting a video every single day for the month of December, and it is Vlogmas, so it's not necessarily vlogs talking about every single day or anything like that. Some of them are like things that are happening through the month and stuff like that, but I have tried to kind of keep on a schedule. So we're going to be working on Christmas decorating. That should be tomorrow's video once I can actually get around to decorating the house and all of that. Maybe I'll have the energy tomorrow. I mean, I've dragged all the stuff out of the closet. Maybe I'll get to it till later today. I just don't know. But Christmas decorating is in there. My list of videos. So today is budget check-in and wrap up for November. So tomorrow is Christmas decorating, Sunday is cleaning with me, and then 4th I am going to a concert Sunday, and I'm going to share a recap. Maybe. That's the plan. I don't know if it's going to happen. But then I'm going to be working on a day in a life, day in a life at work. Since we're moving into 2024 in about a month, it's time to set up some planners. So I have already pulled a bunch of planners and notebooks together, and I have Franken planned my planner. So basically it's taking components from different planners and Frankensteining it into something that I hope to be able to use and keep up and all of that for 2024. So I'm going to share that. I'm also going to be sharing up all the setups of all of the planners and reading log, TV watching log, all of that type of stuff. So there's also some home projects. Like I said, the haul refreshes in there, what I'm watching, all of this type of stuff. So I hope that you will join me on one of my next videos for Vlogmas. And I am actually going to set up a playlist so that way if you want to catch up, I mean, it's for right now, there's only the one video, but I hope to be adding all the rest of the videos. That will be 31 total videos because I'm going to do the entire month. So I will be back tomorrow with another video. But if you are interested in a budget type video, the next video will be posted on the 6th, which will be my December budget setup. So I hope that you guys will join me in one of my next videos. Thank you everybody, and have a wonderful December 1st. And if you don't hear back from me, or if you don't check on one of my videos, I hope you have a wonderful holiday season.